Lithium Americas Corp, ticker LAC, just jumped 50% in the past week. We're going to break down why and do a deep dive on this company. Before we dive into the details, make sure you go join the trading Discord. The link is in my bio, 25,000 traders in there. It is free to join. If the link doesn't work, just DM me. Lithium Americas is what we call a pure play US lithium developer. They don't have multiple projects scattered around the globe. They bet the farm on one single asset, and that's the Thacker Pass in northern Nevada. So how did they get here? Lithium Americas started back in 2007 chasing lithium brine projects in Argentina. They merged with Western Lithium in 2015 to control Nevada claims, and in 2017 partnered with China's Ganfeng on Argentina's Olarzo project. That Argentina mine began producing in 2023. Here's the twist. Just months after that, they split the company in two. Argentina assets became Lithium Argentina Corp, and the US project stayed with Lithium Americas. That left today's LAC as a one-project company entirely focused on the Thacker Pass. So why does the Thacker Pass matter? Because this isn't just another lithium deposit. It is the largest measured and indicated lithium resource in the world. Phase 1 targets 40,000 tons per year of battery-grade lithium carbonate, with Phase 2 output could double. In short, if this works, it could anchor the entire US EV supply chain. But here's where things really heat up. General Motors stepped in. GM now owns 38% of the Thacker Pass and signed an exclusive off-take agreement to buy 100% of Phase 1's lithium over the next 20 years. That guarantees LAC a customer and GM a secure supply. Then came the US government. In 2024, the Department of Energy extended a $2.23 billion loan to support construction. But just last week, LAC, GM, and the Department of Energy announced the first $435 million draw is expected before the end of 2025. The Department of Energy even took warrants that could give it a 5% equity stake in the company. That's how strategic this project is. So where do things stand today? Construction is now in full swing. Engineering is over 70% complete. Permanent concrete has been poured, steel installation is starting, and nearly 300 workers are on site, set to grow to almost 2,000 at its peak. First production is expected to start in late 2027. Now let's talk financials. As of June 2025, Lithium Americas has $509 million in cash with total assets of $1.34 billion. Here's the reality. This is still a pre-revenue company. In the first half of 2025, it reported a net loss of $25 million driven by advisory fees, financing costs, and transaction expenses. On top of that, it took a convertible debt from Orion and issued new shares through an ATM program, which means dilution for investors. And remember, the CapEx bill runs in billions. Even with the DOE loan and GM's backing, LAC is going to rely on debt, royalties, and equity raises until production starts. So what are the big risks? We have three things. Number one is going to be execution risk. Building the first large-scale US lithium mine from clay is no small feat. Any delays or overruns could start killing momentum. Number two is going to be commodity price risk. Lithium prices have collapsed in 2025 due to oversupply from China. If low prices persist, project economics start taking a hit. Number three is concentration risk. LAC depends heavily on GM and the DOE. If either backs out, then it's kind of game over for them. But here's the bullish side. Analysts expect lithium demand to quadruple by 2035. EV adoption, grid storage, and US policy all point to higher long-term demand. Prices rebound, and if LAC executes, Thacker Pass could turn into one of the most important energy projects in the Americas. Right now, the stock trades around $9, up from lows of $2 earlier this year. For some, that's a speculative entry point into a project that could define the future of US energy independence. So, what do you think? Is Lithium Americas a once-in-a-decade opportunity, or is it just too risky to touch? Drop your thoughts below and follow for more deep dives in stock shaping in the future. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research.